to get a talk, and I like this topic. He says, "Then no matter what woman." Yeah. Did you hear? What did I say? Then no matter what woman. And funny enough, it's like the man that's going to be talking about this. Yes. Can you imagine that? And this man is a word artist, and he's a motivational speaker in church. He's a bundle of many things. We are going to be unveiling himself, and that is nobody else but Mottanni. Come on, then no matter woman. That's the kind of woman I want to become. Say, come and tell me how I have to become that kind of a woman.
Thank you very much. I am going to begin by saying a big thank you to the MC for the marvelous work you've been doing. Thank you so much for inspiring all of us. And first and foremost, let's give big thank you to the Almighty for bringing us here today. Let's give a hand to Papa God, because of your big power. Let's also give a big hand to New Breed Africa for this vision. It was in New Breed Africa that I realized and I got to understand that the only way you can change people is to first of all love them. If you don't love them, you cannot change them. And loving them means even if they change or not, you continue to love them. That's how it works. Let's give a big hand to the CEO, Mama C. Thank you so much for always doing your best, for breaking your back to make sure that people are empowered. And one of the most important people here, let's give a round of applause to ourselves for sitting for most of the hours. You are amazing. You are for deciding to better yourself. You are amazing. Another round of applause for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. I always like to start my talks with questions. Question number one. Now we answer. Question number one. No one answer my question. I remember when I was in school, before the teacher asked questions, some people just put their hands up and just start. I said. They just start. They start thinking. They start thinking. Why do you be around for all usually any question? Which I don't ask question, you think, what are you thinking about? Alright, how many of you have ever heard me speak before? Well, this will be your first time. Please just raise your hand. Thank you so much. Alright. How many of us here know of something that we can do from this particular moment that will make our spiritual life, our physical life, our financial life, our economic life better? How many of us know of something that we can start doing today that will make those aspects of our life better? If you know something, just put your hand up. Thank you. So how many of us know of something that you can do now or can start doing today that will make your financial life, your spiritual life, your physical life all worse? How many of us know that? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How many of us believe and know that it is our responsibility to find out these things? How many of us know that? And how many of us know that it is the right thing to find out these things and do the ones that are correct? Let me see. Thank you so much. So for the last 60 seconds or so, this is what you have said. This is exactly what you have said. You have just said that regardless of how bad your past has been, regardless of how bad or good your present is, there is something you can specifically do that can make today better and tomorrow the best. That is what you have said. And you have also said that the responsibility is yours. It is your duty to make the right choice. That is what you have said. You don't come over me now when I talk about. Are we getting it? That is what you have said. And you have also said that it doesn't matter what happens out there. What matters is what happens between your two shoulders. What happens in your head. That is what matters. That is exactly what matters. That is how you build capacity. I am so happy the giants who came before me have said that you are going to face a lot of challenges, but it's about the determination. What happens in your head. And from the testimonies and the interviews we have gotten, we have understood that it doesn't matter where your parents come from. It doesn't matter where your father comes from, or what your father does, or what your mother does. It doesn't also matter what they did or they didn't do. What matters is what you start doing to make your future a better place. Are we okay? Are we communicating here? We are moving towards the no matter what woman. How do you be a no matter what woman? It is to know that it doesn't matter what your father did or didn't do. It doesn't matter where they came from, whether they had money or not, whether they educated you or not, whether they helped you or not. Everything that matters is what you do today. That is what will make the difference tomorrow. How do you become a no matter what woman? There are 4 things you have to do. Just 4. 4. And some of the speakers have already touched so many of them. I will just rush over the ones they haven't. There are 4 things. Can I hear you say mindset? You have to work on your mindset. That is 1. And I'm happy so many speakers have spoken on that. The next thing, can I hear you say heart set? Heart set. You have to work on your heart set. The third thing, can I hear you say health set? Health set. Health set. The last but not the least thing, can I hear you say soul set? Soul set. Those are the 4 things you have to work on to become a no matter what woman. Your mindset, your heart set, your health set, and your soul set. Mindset, most speakers have touched on it. They are saying mindset is about how you see things. How do you see things? Your interpretation or your perception of things. Because the beautiful thing about it is that nothing is bad, but your interpretation of it makes it bad or good. Nothing. Nature is just evolving. When it is raining, some of us feel like it's bad because it's blocking us from going somewhere or it's doing something. But the farmers are happy. Nature is happening, whether you like it or not. But it is your perception of nature that might decide whether a particular phenomenon is good or bad. So you have to work on your mindset. You have to work on your mindset. And that is what we began this program by saying, that it doesn't matter. You have said that regardless of how bad your present is or how bad your past had been, it is your responsibility to make it better. That is trying to change your mindset. How do you change your mindset? It is simple. You have to, it takes a lot of meditation. And that is one of the things that most churches are trying to get us to do. Learn to meditate. Learn to read books. The challenge I face with most women is this: we like to do what we see others do. And when we are trying to like to do what we see others do, we don't get the original stuff. You don't get the original stuff. If you want to get the original stuff, go to the source. That is the only way. That is the only way. The source can begin from the Bible, but it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. You have to find out. You have to read a lot of books. You cannot read. The beautiful thing with technology is you can listen. You can get audio. You can watch. That's how you build your mindset. Changing your mind from the things you were told when you were young that were not true, and in putting things that are actually true. There are so many things we grow up in this society that we think are true, meanwhile they are not. There are so many. I do that a lot on one of my radio shows. One of the things is we were told that opportunity comes from once, which is a big lie. Every day, opportunity. You can get an opportunity anywhere, anytime, any day. There is nothing like opportunity comes from once. No way. Those are lies that you have to uproot. And how do you uproot? It's not by only observing what others are doing. It is going to find out, test and see for yourself. That's how it works. The other part, the heart-set part, is what I will dwell on, because the soul set, Pastor Chris has dwelled on that. And
it's because you are not going
the health set, I think I'll talk a little about that. So, the heart-set part is what affects most of us. Most of us. You can have an amazing mindset. And I'm happy most Christians have an amazing mindset. They can quote the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. But what happens that we are still living mediocre lives? What happens that we have not gotten to the point of being a no matter what woman? What happens that we still have broken marriages? What happens that we are still not able to do something skillful that can produce money for us, that can help us, that can impact generations to come? Meanwhile, you build your mindset with scriptures, which is amazing. It is because you have not worked on your heart set. You have not worked on your heart set. Your heart set has to do with your emotions. Your heart set has to do with your emotions. And I need to say emotions. What do you have in you? Do you have anger in you? Do you have regret in you? Do you have pain in you? If you don't let those things go, if you don't learn to overcome those things or channel them towards a positive one, they will show up in ugly ways. They will prevent you from being the best. I hate to say it, but I'll tell me here that you are being clapped by people who are being praising you now for what you do, but that is not the best you can do. That isn't. That isn't. Most people clap for you, not because you are the best of you, but because you are the best and they feel like you're more than them, so they are clapping for you. But you, deep down within you, you know you are not yet the best of you. So you should not measure your talents by the claps you get from people. No way. Because if you do that, you will end up at the mediocre level. You have to learn that. You have to work on that mind, your heart set. You have to learn to forgive. I talk about the 3 U's. The past you, the present you, and the future you. Look behind. Be grateful for everything that happened in the past. Everything. It's hard to some people here because they have gone through a lot. I cannot even begin to imagine how much you've gone through, maybe from your parents, from your stepmother, from your uncles, from your boyfriends, your girlfriends, from your husband. It doesn't matter. Whoever that person is, you must look behind and be grateful because those things brought you here. Without those things, you will not find yourself where you are. People tell you that before she had a baby, she might not have discovered the skills she had in mapping. But look at where she is now. Every time she looks at the past, all those things that happened, and say, Baba God, thank you. That it will not bring me for the grace. If not say, I began picking before marriage, so that I don't have decided to work hard for learn marketing. So look at the past and be grateful for everything that happened. Are we communicating here? Look at your past. Be grateful. The person who betrayed you, be grateful that they did. The person who lied or who stole from you, be grateful that they did. The person who lied and even blasphemed your name, be grateful. And also some of us will say, hey, one time, you don't know, you know too, that must be doing. No, so say, if they do it for you, I swear to God, if they do that for you, you don't forgive or forgive that person. But the challenge is that you are being grateful for your past and forgiving people. It is not for them. It is not. Whether you're Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, or Hindu, you practice Hinduism, Forgiveness is for you. It's for you, not for the person. So look to the past and be grateful. So I want. Are we there? Are we there? Tell yourself that I forgive you unconditionally. It's that is causing you pain. Tell yourself I'm stronger than that pain. So that is moving on your heart set. So you can no matter what. And this is one of the parts I think it's that brings most women down. Because you go through a lot of challenges in life. In fact, all the women that you clap for yourself, it's not easy being a woman. It's not. It's not. You go through a lot of challenges. But what you should start interpreting and telling yourself today is that those challenges brought you here. So whichever one you were angry for, or whichever one caused you pain, tell it, thank you. You brought me here, and I am a better person today. Why are you doing that? You're doing that for yourself, so that you can sufficiently evolve and build your capacity to that point where you are the top of the tower. I will tell me if that was here, I will tell her that you have not yet started. I will tell myself you have not yet started. So you venture into the unknown. The thing is that we have the traps in life. When we have performed, or we have done a little thing and people are praising us, we don't decide to stay at that comfort. We want to try something else. So they will not say, Master, it's not we did now you do it. So for you to be able to move, you must work on that heart set, so that you build yourself to that point where you're irresistible, to that point where when they mention the art or the craft that you're in, there is no other name that comes up but your name. That's how you build capacity. Then the health side is this. What we fail to understand about life is this. For you to be great, for you to be a great person, for you to have built that capacity to a point where you have no rival, you must be alive. You must stay alive. That's taking you to the health set part of it. You must stay alive. Greatness, in most cases, comes with longevity. It comes with longevity. So how do you stay alive? This body is the only boss that God has given you that can carry you through life. How are you taking care of this body? How are you taking care of this body? Don't sit here and tell me. Most women grow up and tell me that I'm this way because it's my mama, I'm this way because of my papa, and all those things. Once you start playing the blame game, you've lost it. You've lost it. You cannot move into your greatness. Because as I say, as we have agreed from the beginning, it doesn't matter what mama did. It doesn't matter what papa did or didn't do. What matters is what you do now to make your future better, to make tomorrow better for you. It is for you, not for anyone else. So you must work on your health. And one of the easiest ways working on your health is doing exercise. The beneficial things in this life, knowing from today, are not comfortable doing.
Things that are beneficial in this life, right, are not comfortable doing. One of the things is doing exercise. It is never, you will never be comfortable for you to do exercise. But one thing is clear,
it is beneficial to you. You want to build your capacity to a point where you have no one can record with you. You have to stay alive. And how do you stay alive? You must learn to do exercise. You must. I admire my friends speaking ladies. Why? Because they have made it a habit. They have made it a habit to do exercise. They have made it a habit to watch what they eat. They have made it a habit to watch what they listen to, what they hear. Eating is, when I talk of taking care of your body is not about what you, it's not all about what you eat, what you, it's not all about, it goes beyond. It's about what you eat to. It's about what you listen to, the kind of things you listen to. Because garbage in, garbage out. What you listen to is the same thing you will bring out. Are we okay? So you need to watch what you listen to. You need to watch what you watch. It's very, very important. I don't see MC Monster rather than MC Monster. MC may only problem. I want to finish it now. So it's not my phone. But let me just give the person stuff no matter what we have. We have talked about mental, you have to build your, we began with mindset, heart set, soul set, and health set. The other people have touched the other part. So, let me go, this will MC, this will never get problem with this one. So if you work on these 5 areas, then there is nothing too hard for you to do. There is nothing. Work on your mindset. It's not enough. Work on your heart set. It is not enough. Work on your health set. It is not enough. Work on your soul set. That will be enough. So, if you do that, you become a no matter what woman. And a no matter what woman is willing to do the things today others will do in order to have the things tomorrow others want to have. A no matter what woman is willing to build themselves every day by listening to videos, watching videos, and building their business, building their family. And no matter what woman is willing to attend seminars and workshops to build their business skills, build their coaching skills, build their entrepreneurial skills. And no matter what woman is willing to be laughed at as she builds herself. And no matter what woman is willing to refuse to give up on losing weight. And no matter what woman is willing to refuse to give up on their family members, and no matter what woman is willing to refuse to give up on their daughter or their son when they are going astray, and no matter what woman refuses to give up on their marriage, no matter what women are relentless, no matter what women are unstoppable, no matter what women expect to win, expect to have happy relationships, expect to have happy families, expect to have success in business. No matter what woman, no matter what women, know that if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. And if you do what is easy, your life will be hard. And what is hard is working on your mindset, your health set, your soul set, and your health set. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Mottanni.
Put your hands together for Mr. Mottanni. When you meet up marriage.